Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I kind of became infamous by accident. I entered the adult industry in October of 2014, and very, very quickly I was pressured to perform in a video where the context was that I was an Arab veiled woman, and that was it. The intent was to exploit the fact that I was Arabic and spoke Arabic, and I went through with it. And not very long after, I would say like maybe a couple hours after it premiered, the avalanche started. Every news outlet picked it up, and everybody had an opinion on it, and it felt like from there on my fate was sealed. And all of a sudden I was completely out of control of my image, my reputation, my intentions. Every single thing about me was being misunderstood.
All right, so this is Ty from No Picks Podcast.
What's up, Joe? No Picks Podcast family. What's good?
All right, Joe. So as you can see, this is the former P star Mia Khalifa. This is her talking about her experience of being a P star for however long she was a P star. Based off what she said, what's your thoughts on her comments?
She all these years and she's still a victim, huh? She's been out the game for years and she's still over here crying like she was victimized into taking man meat. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. Like, what were your intentions?
Yeah.
She's talking about my intentions were misinterpreted. What was your intentions when you was on your back just getting dug up? Like, I don't understand. Like, what? I know what your intention was. Like, I just hate when they try to play the victim, bro. Like, she knew she was attractive. You know, from her story, from another clip where she was talking about how she got into it. Some dude told her she's beautiful. You could be famous. I could make you famous. Da 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 da. She fell for it. She was insecure at the time. She did it. She got her boobs done, and like, you know what I mean? Like, she willingly did this, and I don't know, bro. I just don't feel like they're victims. That's my first thought. You are not a victim. This was a conscious decision that you made. That's my first thought.
Yeah. So for me, bro, this is what bothers me when I hear women in general talk about like we're equal. We are not equal. Like, women have a weird status in society where they can pretend to be equal or they can pretend to be equal in certain situations, but they can also pretend to be equally a victim. Right. That's not how this works. Right. You made a decision, and it is what it is. Like, if you're take a man and take a man, like, so take it out of her, right? You're a man, right? Joe, you're from the inner city of Philly. Say you didn't have your grandma and grandpa to take care of you. You just was out there slumming it like a lot of people, right? You end up getting into drugs. You end up, getting into certain types of people. You end up selling lots of drugs. You end up getting caught when you're 22 with a whole bunch of drugs. Do you think the criminal system or the government or the DA is going to say, hey, you know what? This guy's a victim of his circumstances. Like, it's cool. Don't even worry about it. No.
No. I highly doubt it.
So I hate the fact, like, so as a man, you going to have to stand on that and be like, listen, I did these things, even though I had a messed up past or people preyed on me or whatever. It is what it is. You're still going to jail. Right. But for whatever reason, women in general think that they can have all the privileges of being independent and been equally a victim in a certain, like she said in her first couple words was, I was pressured into doing it.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. And she says and saying I was pressured is like a code word. It's like, oh, well, you're a woman. Oh, wow. Like you know what? Don't even that big old nasty man shouldn't have pressured you. Joe, what if a man comes to you and say, yo, Joe, man, I didn't want to buy that, Camaro, or I didn't want to buy that, Lamborghini or whatever. I had to use all the money in my account and spend all the money, that I had saved up for my family, but I felt pressured. What do you say to that man?
I'm gonna laugh at his face,
exactly.
bro.
Exactly.
I'm gonna laugh at his face.
So women have a weird privilege where, like, they can be independent, but when things don't go right, they can also equally be the victim and be like the damsel in distress. I hate this situation. I hate this dynamic that we're in, bro. It bothers me. It eats me up because it's like, yo, she's sitting here. This woman got paid for her services.
Right.
But now she's like, yo, I was taken advantage of. Poor poor me, this mean, nasty man took advantage of me. You could have said, nah, I'm not putting on a hijab.
Right.
I ain't doing that. But no,
Right.
guess what? The mean, nasty man, probably a white man, right? Of course, they add something more to it because it's really, if you say the man, he's the man. The white man is the man. So this mean, nasty man took advantage of.
Yeah.
I
You're a
hate it,
victim.
bro.
You're a victim. We talked about this term before. I've seen it in a few videos. They call it Schrodinger's feminism, right? That means that a woman can be both equal, can be empowered and a victim, but you get to choose the circumstances which is most convenient. You know what I mean? Like you're both at you're a victim and you're empowered, but you get to choose the circumstances which is most convenient. You know what I mean? It depends on the situation, and that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like how are you guys so empowered, but yet also the most victimized? I don't
Right.
understand it. It makes no sense to me, bro. It
Bro,
makes no
it
sense to me.
only makes sense to women, bro. It only makes sense to women
Right?
because,
Yeah.
of course, if let's be honest, as a man, if we could get the same deal, we would probably take it because we could do whatever we want and never be, and we can never be criticized for it.
Right. Never have to take accountability for our actions.
Right.
Right.
So it's a fantastic deal. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So you can go in there as a woman and go in the boardroom and say, "Oh no, I'm running this. I'm crushing this." If something bad happens and other people don't like you for whatever, you could just be like, "Well, I'm a woman, so like, what did you expect?" So you know what I mean? Like, so if you do well, you crush it. It's like, damn, you're killing it. And if you do terrible and you look terrible and people don't like you, you can just blame it on you being a woman. So you can use the same excuse both ways.
Yeah. I know, bro. I hate it. I hate the victim. Like I said, we even with men, right? But we're speaking about the women and these P stars. But the victim mentality makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me sick to my stomach that people walk around acting as if they have no agency, like they didn't have other options, like they didn't consciously choose to make bad decisions over and over and over again. Like I hate the victim mentality, bro, because I feel like it holds people back as a whole, like as a society. And this is what it props up people like this, people who are just perpetual victims, people who always are blaming all their bad decisions on something else or somebody else made them do it. You know what I mean? And I feel
And
like, and we're
Joe,
speaking, yeah,
her real name ain't Mia Khalifa.
I don't know. What's her real name?
I don't know her real name, but that's her P star name. She can use a different name. She don't have to be like, hey, Mia Khalifa's out here doing this, guys. So you're still trying to profit from your pain and your subjugation from these nasty, dirty white men.
Right. Yeah, I know, bro. I don't have sympathy, bro. I'm sorry. I don't. Not for any of these people who, or even for the women who go into like say OnlyFans, and then which is crazy because women aren't making as much bread as they used to before. The money in OnlyFans has gone down significantly because y'all oversaturated the market, right? So the money ain't
Right.
even looking the same for OnlyFans. But I don't feel bad for women who did OnlyFans because they wanted to make some fast money, and now they can't get the images off the internet. Now they can't find somebody who wants to date them seriously or marry them. Now they can't find employment or they're getting fired from their jobs. Like nurses, like who are OnlyFans, are getting fired. Like I don't have any sympathy. I don't have any
No.
sympathy. I'm supposed to feel bad for you when you chose to be a sex worker and put yourself out there, like knowing that there was risk. Nah, bruh. Nah, man. Nah, bruh. I
She
hate
told
the
this.
victim mentality.
She told this whole story from a victim. Her whole thing was this man made me do this. That's her.
Right.
That's her whole thing. And then guess what? It will resonate with women because women will say, "Oh man, well he is a man. He is a man. He made you do it, even though you're
Yeah.
strong and independent. And you don't need no man.
Right.
He's a man, and he made you
Right.
do it. So hey, you know what?
Right.
1 + 1 = 2. You're good with
Right.
us." No,
Yeah, they'll be
no.
like the bear wouldn't have made her done it. Say something stupid like that. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously? No, I'm with you, bro. Listen, I don't have any sympathy for Shorty. She's still out here crying, woes me. I'm like, please, cry me a river. Her, people like Lana Rhodes, who like what was one of those retired P stars, and then she went back into the game again, and now she's back
Right,
out. Now she's talking about how she lost relationships with her father, with her family members.
right,
She can't have healthy relationships anymore. And I'm like,
right,
Shorty, you chose to do this. You chose. I've seen some of your work. You chose to do this, bro. Like, and you did a good job. But
right.
this is the con. See, I mean, Lana Rhodes is bad, but this is the
The
consequence.
consequence, yeah. So Mia Khalifa, she was talking. I remember I saw her maybe like 2 years ago or something on a podcast, and she was married to some dude right after she got out the business. Right, she was only in for like 12
Somebody
movies or
married
something like
her.
that. Somebody married her ass, right? But it didn't last long because Bull divorced her because he married her and hoping like, oh, that's gonna stay in the past. Listen, when people found out who her husband was, they just start sending them stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like her getting glizzied up all down, all crazy. People just start sending them stuff like, yo, like she But
That's
people didn't know
horrible,
the
bro.
people didn't know the man before. He was a regular dude, worked at a bank or something like that, probably making good money, right? 100, 200, 300, whatever it was. People just started sending them stuff like, you know,
Right.
your wife was, you know what I mean? She was deep during that joint. She had tears in her eyes. Like, you cool with that? Like,
I know, bro. I know. And it
nah.
just reminds me of that video of that chick with the black dude when she was like, I don't want you to be with me when I'm at work because I don't want you to hear all the sounds I be making and like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? When you
right, right, right,
and
right.
like, bruh, like I don't know how people. Okay, I don't know how people do it, but damn, bruh, I know. Sorry, cry me a river. I don't feel bad for you. Sorry, Mia. Man, I
How
might.
about this? First step should be stop using the P star name. Stop using that.
Right,
Use
right,
your regular name, right?
right.
Something Muhammad, I assume, right? Like you like
So,
use your regular name. How about that? Don't use me and Khalifa no more. If you're so traumatized because the mean old white man made you do nasty stuff on camera for money,
right.
use a different name. How about let's start with there. Let's start there, right?
Let's start there, right? And then solidarity, I'm gonna rub one out for you, okay, Shorty? I got you. I'm a go. I got you. I got you.
All right, let us know what y'all think, family. Are we jerks? You know what I mean, like, or is she the victim? You know what I mean? Is the mean old
Let us
white man
know.
the victim? Because you know it's a white man that she's accusing, right? Um, let us know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time. Maybe we got some me and
Until next
Khalifa fans
time.
in here and tell us that
right?
we jerk
Until next
offs, right? Like, until next
until
time.
next time.